The reason why the Snow White movie sucked was not because of the main actress. The reason why it sucked was because they tried to recreate the morals of 1937. In Snow White, you have to have her bite a poison apple, her to go Khonshu, and then her to be kissed. Of course, non-consensual kissing was formatted as True Love's kiss, which was very questionable. I do agree. Then why did we try to recreate Snow White in the first place? Why? I'm not saying that I'm upset because they changed some of the characters' skin tone. No, I'm glad that they had representation. The storytelling didn't make sense. And as a little kid, I'm not looking at this going, "Oh man, this is so unique." I'm looking at it as why are the dwarves' heads so big for their body? I don't understand. Because you guys think that the film industry has such a grasp on your children when in all actuality, it's the people they watch on their phones. It's you as their parent. I'm sorry, but what does a 2-hour movie have on 18 years that they live underneath your roof? Possibly more, especially in this economy. The reason why I say 2 hours of a film has barely to any influence over 18 years that your child lives underneath your roof is because most parents don't like to take credibility for the way that their child is. So they like to blame the film industry or their media or the friends that they hang around, which it is their fault. But the reasoning why is because every single time your child came to you questioning your morals or beliefs, you didn't answer them. You just said, "Oh, why would you question me? It is just the way that it is." So they seek those answers somewhere else via their friends or media because curiosity cut the clit or whatever this saying is. Because if the whole problem was you didn't want a princess to be saved by a prince, Tangled, Rapunzel saves Finn after he underestimated Mother Gothel. That's something that you could have grasped onto and milked. You know why Barbie, Oppenheimer, Mickey 17 are doing so well, anything everywhere all at once? It's because people in 2025 can relate to that. I'm saying those movies are relatable, especially to times that are going on now. I don't think a lot of people can relate to, having an evil stepmother trying to execute them after both of their parents passed away, after living in a castle and then being adopted by like 7 men. I mean, I've seen videos on certain sites that are kind of like that, but I don't think we're discussing that right here. Because what makes me more frustrated is that we could have had Tangled, but they legitimately copied and pasted what Tangled is. There's a raggedy baggedy old stepmom that's overbearing against her stepdaughter. There's a raggedy baggedy dude who all of a sudden coincidentally runs into the princess, and then he saves her, she saves him, and then there's a tiny bit of necrophilia. And I would say spoiler warning, but I don't think anybody really wants to watch that. Anyways, back to past Kyle. And then all of a sudden, the evil stepmother, passes away either falling through a window or falling through a mirror. So the movie isn't bad just due to one individual, but because the story doesn't make sense. And why are we trying to copy and paste something that was way back when? It's because they took away Tangled and then they made it worse. And also maybe because of the main actress, just a tiny bit, but still.